Welcome back to the channel. Today, the 2026 Honda Civic has arrived, and honestly, it's one of the most anticipated compact cars of the year. For decades, the Civic has built a reputation for being reliable, affordable, and just a little bit fun. This new generation keeps that DNA alive, but pushes it forward in a way that feels fresh and modern. In this review, we're going to go over every detail from the way it looks on the outside to what it feels like behind the wheel. And whether it's actually worth your money in 2026, first impressions matter, and the Civic knows it. The front end has been completely refined with a slimmer, sharper grille and sleeker LED headlights that give it a more premium presence. The bumper lines are tighter, the hood creases are subtle but athletic, and it's a design that looks just as good in a sedan-type parking lot as it does in a weekend driveway wash. Down the sides, the 2026 model has a slightly lower stance with more sculpted character lines running the length of the car. The door handles sit flush, and the wheel designs, especially on the sportier trims, really elevate the look. Around the back, the Civic keeps things clean with narrow taillights that stretch into the trunk lid, and a slightly more pronounced lip spoiler integrated into the design. The dual exhaust finishers on certain trims give it a hint of sportiness without screaming for attention. Inside, Honda has really leaned into refinement. The dashboard has a low horizontal layout that improves visibility and gives the cabin a wider feel. Materials are soft where your hands naturally fall, and the honeycomb-style air vent design from previous years is still here, blending style with function. The digital gauge cluster is crisp, the touchscreen is responsive, and thankfully, Honda hasn't gone fully touchscreen. Lonely physical climate control knobs remain, making adjustments quick and intuitive. The seats are supportive and comfortable for long drives with enough bolstering to keep you planted in corners. Rear passengers get decent legroom for a compact car, and the trunk is surprisingly spacious, making it just as practical as it is stylish. Performance-wise, the 2026 Honda Civic offers a choice of engines depending on the trim. The base engine is a 2.0-liter naturally aspirated four-cylinder that's efficient and predictable. But if you want more punch, the 1.5-liter turbocharged option is the way to go. It delivers a smooth, confident surge of power while keeping fuel economy impressive for its class. The CVT transmission has been fine-tuned to feel less like a rubber band and more like a well-tuned automatic. And for driving enthusiasts, the manual transmission option in certain trims keeps the Civic's fun-to-drive spirit alive. Steering is precise, handling is balanced, and the suspension manages to absorb bumps without feeling mushy, making it equally at home in city traffic or on a winding back road. Pricing for the 2026 Civic starts at a competitive point, with the base trim offering great value for budget-conscious buyers. Mid-level trims add tech and comfort features without breaking the bank, while the higher-end models, including the sportier variants, start to push into premium territory though. They still undercut some competitors with similar equipment. Considering its blend of reliability, resale value, and the improvements made for 2026, the Civic remains one of the most well-rounded options in the compact segment. If you're in the market for a new car this year, the 2026 Honda Civic should absolutely be on your shortlist. It's stylish without being over the top, practical without feeling boring, and fun without sacrificing comfort. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a commuter looking for efficiency, or just someone who appreciates a car that does everything well, the Civic delivers. The only real considerations would be whether you need something larger for a growing family, or if you're after raw performance that a hot hatch or a sports car might give you. But for most drivers, this hits the sweet spot. And that wraps up this review of the 2026 Honda Civic. It's clear Honda isn't just riding on the model's reputation, they're actively improving it year after year. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to stick around for more in-depth looks at the newest cars hitting the market, and as always, drive safe and keep enjoying the road.